Good evening everyone, it's John Randall again. Hope you're well. This is my evening checking with the chapters of my book. Tonight we're going to do chapter 8. It's the navigating the choppy waters of love and mental health. For those who don't know me, my name's John Randall. I wrote a book. It's time to open up, not man up. Here we go. It's on Amazon. The hardback is £12. It's selling pretty well. I break down all the chapters. Like 31 chapters of breaking down all the bits of mental health that affect men and the things that we shy away from and the things we don't talk about and the stuff that we bury. But firstly, I'm on YouTube. I've got a YouTube channel. It is called John Randall. It's time to open up, not man up. It is at John Randall 9053. There's 7 chapters on there. This will be number 8 in a minute. And then there's a few short videos about the book and other stuff. I'm also on TikTok at RandallJ215. Again, there's stuff about the videos and there's some stuff about my book and about my family and stuff. So have a look if you're interested. Follow, subscribe. Just do it. See if you like it. So obviously, this one's a bit tough. Relationships, because it is hard for all of us. I'm gonna, it is close to home for me. It is. Mental health can cause a massive strain on a relationship and a marriage. It is like a roller coaster with no seatbelt. It's fun and brilliant. It can be stomach churning, but the next thing you know, you can be put through the ringer. Now for me, I was married for 13 years and we were together for 22, and mental health took its toll at the moment, and obviously, it is hard for both. There's no, for the person suffering, it's hard. For the person who's living with it, trying to help you through it, it's hard for them too. But what I've learned is that, again, the opening up, it's very hard to open up to your partner. We all know that, because you're scared of upsetting them or scaring them away or just hurting them, really. But you've got to talk. If you don't talk and let them know what you're feeling, sometimes they think it's them, they've done something wrong, or it ain't even that. It could be you're just too scared to say, look, I'm struggling, with work, or I'm struggling with a relationship. I want to make some changes. It's getting boring, or whatever. There's all different things happening in a relationship, but you need to be able to talk about them. They do get boring. They do get hard. They do become too much of a routine. You do forget about yourself, to enjoy yourself, especially when you first get together. All the things you've done, you went out and done stuff, you had fun, you never. Then you have kids, then you get a home and all the other stuff, and it all just sort of like, it gets stagnated. And all the pressures that are going on in your life, like I said to you, I lost all my parents and went through various other things, and my wife went through them too, and you guys with your partners, you going through things that have happened, and it takes its toll. And you shut yourself out because you're scared to tell them, look, listen, I don't know, I'm struggling with grief, I'm struggling with the trauma of what happened, I don't know how to talk about it, what do I say? And then we're also scared of saying the words in a relationship, I'm not happy in this relationship, I want to change it, let's spice it up, let's do different things. And that's what we're guilty of, and it builds up, and then it becomes, months become years, and all of a sudden you're both just floating along, both knowing that something ain't quite right. And you can fix it, you can deal with it, but it comes up, you've got to open up and talk about it. Look, relationships are supposed to be an equal partnership. So, what we put in, we're supposed to give it all back in equal measure. But sometimes life does throw shit at you. And that 50-50 balance will change, where one's got to take control while the other one fixes itself, and vice versa. Or maybe one is struggling with mental health and there's just too much water under the bridge, and it's hard to move on until you really sit down and say how you feel. It's important to remember that speaking up in a relationship is important for both of you. If you're not happy with a thing, you want to do more, go out more, whatever. They're simple things, believe it or not, but they become massive, massive things because we don't talk about them. We just assume the other one's happy with it. We're in this routine where one stays in this day, one goes out that day. What about going out with each other? You forget to go out with each other. You forget to have that date night or that other night. And then your mental health will build and build because you tell yourself that this ain't going to work because she's going to be scared of X, Y, Z, and then it starts causing you problems. So you got to talk. Both of you got to talk. Don't let it just, become uncomfortable and just become, stale and stagnated. Talk. There's no harm in talking about it. I want to do more stuff with you. Not you go out with this one, I go out with this one, or I go out with my friends and you go out with your friends. Yeah, that's normal, but you've got to have a day or a weekend when it's you. Especially when you have kids, you've got to make time. And if you don't, and you keep building your mental health in terms of relationship, you're going to be more and more frightened about pushing that person away or scaring them about what it is that's bothering you. And it could be a simple little thing. I've just got a little bit bored and I don't understand what I want to do. So talk about it, open up about it. In my case, it was. I didn't speak up, and I let the lies and I let me putting on this pretending act that everything was great, when basically I needed to talk. And I started, deep down I was drowning inside because I couldn't turn around and say to the people that I love, look, I'm not happy with this, we need to change this, that and the other. Things ain't going right and I can't tell you. And I'm not ever going to make that mistake again. I'm going to know what to say, know what I want, and hopefully the person, whoever it might be, is on the same boat as me, and they've got their opinion and their feeling, what they want to do. You both got to do it. But it starts with beating that fear. We're always scared. It goes right back from what we talk about every chapter. The fear of the embarrassment of, oh crap, I can't say nothing because I might hurt her or I might hurt him. No, just say it. And believe it or not, you probably will build a better relationship. They are built on trust. They are built on honesty. It's built on open communication. But when you're not being true to you, and you're hiding behind the mask and this false bravado and all that business, then you're not just doing yourself a disservice, you're doing a disservice to your partner and your family. Just speak. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to express your fears, your hopes, your dreams. That's what your partner's there for. And if that partner is the right one and truly, truly cares about you, they'll understand and they want to work with it together. Because at the end of the day, love is just not about grand gestures or romantic gestures. It's about being there for each other and understanding each other. But it starts with you opening up and talking about it. If you don't talk about it, you ain't going to go nowhere. And how many relationships do we all know that they get stagnated, then you start doing silly things. You get interested to go, someone else catches your interest because you're thinking the other one's being boring, when really you ain't even spoke to that person. You ain't told them that mentally, I'm not right, something ain't right, I'm scared, I don't like what's going on. And you've got to be there together through thick and thin, for better or worse, all them things. But if you don't sit and talk about it, it's just going to get worse and worse. And you ain't going to see no better because you ain't actually spoke about what could be the smallest little thing. Look babe, mentally I'm not good. I think we are getting a bit boring and I want to do some more stuff with you or whatever. And that will start breaking down that wall that both of you created because you're both scared of upsetting the other one. So let's start, break free from all these chains of silence and the stigma. Build a relationship built on trust, honesty, understanding. It's a big deal. It's such a simple thing. And we make it so difficult, so difficult, because we get built up in here. And we build up the worst case scenario, worst and worst, and then we play it out in our head. It ain't going to happen like that if you don't bloody speak about it. If you don't, that worst case scenario will come to the fore, and it's because you have let it build up by lying and not saying what you feel. It builds up in there, then you start to act out. I told you, snapping at the wrong people, having a go at the missus or your husband for no reason, because you've not got it there. So look, this one it's hard. I have lost everything, but I've learned more about myself by knowing what I actually want and what I need to say and what I need to do. You can do it too. Yeah, it bloody hurts, it's hard, but if you don't just say, look, actually, I don't want to go out Friday, I want to go out with you. I want me and you to spend some time together. And then I'm going to tell you what's going on with me. Lately I'm struggling at work, lately mentally I'm not right, since so-and-so passed away or been having nightmares or all this. Just bloody say it. And then your relationship will be so much better. Both of you. I know I'm talking about men's mental health, but in a relationship, both of you have probably got the problem, issue with something. Bloody speak about it. The more you let it fester, the harder and harder it will become, and then your mental health will eventually take over, and then you'll start doing silly things, acting out. All the things you don't want to be doing. So look, I'm trying to break it down as simple as possible, this one, because it's hard for me. Because I've done all these things that I've said I've done them. I've made all the mistakes, I've done all the lies, I've done all them things. And I lost everything because of them things. So I know it bloody hurt, and I know what it leads to if you don't actually deal with it. So come on, people, you know, it's a simple thing. Just speak about it. And they are supposed to be 50-50, and they're both supposed to be built on for better or worse, you know, and be there through thick and thin. But again, if you don't talk about it, it won't get better, it'll get worse and worse, and both of you will end up chucking something away that probably is more better than you realise, but you ain't spoke about it. Alright, people? Right, so that's chapter 8 done. A bit more briefer than a normal one. But just wanted to get to the point with this one, you know. I will do chapter 9 probably on Wednesday. I'm going to talk about fatherhood and the pressures of parenting. Another thing that men try to bury and not talk about. Being the dad is bloody scary. And there's no manual for being a dad. But we'll go into that on Wednesday. But again, sorry I didn't do a video this morning. I was busy at work. But I will do one tomorrow morning, a little update for you. But book's still selling well. So thank you for your support on that one. Like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Again, it is called John Randall. It's time to open up, not man up. It is at John Randall 9053. All my chapters are on there. Have a look. See what you think. Chuck me a like. Chuck me a message. The same with TikTok. It's at RandallJ215. Just below is my YouTube link as well. Again, follow me. Be updates on there daily. Talking about the videos and about my book. And just general chit chat about men's mental health. Trying to get the message out there. So again, just like and subscribe and follow me. This is the book. This is on Amazon. It's time to open up, not man up. By all means, grab it. It's on Amazon. Put my name in and you'll see there's a link on my page to the book as well. Right, people, I'm going to go and have my dinner now. You have a lovely evening, whatever you're doing. And remember, gentlemen, it's time to open up, not man up. Have a good one, people. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye.